Hi everyone, it's Denise with Wondubar Crafts. I am back to put the spine on the journal, on the Christmas journal, finally, yay. So this is the second half to it. In one of the previous journals, I actually made this, of course. My next journal, I think I'm going to do a sewing video to show you guys how I make this, so hopefully it'll be a little more helpful instead of just trying to explain it. Welcome back, and welcome to any new subscribers. First, before we get started with this, I wanted to show you guys, a lot of you guys asked about glassine bags and how well they would avocado dye to put them in the shop. These are the parchment style. They're the white parchment, and they dye awesomely. I mean, I get obviously really great color on them. And sorry if I cough. I think I'm getting sick. Yesterday was a rough day. I got really sick yesterday, but I wasn't running a fever or anything. I don't know, it was weird. Anyway, back to this. These take the color really, really well. So I'm going to look for these. I've looked for these shorter style bags. I can't find them on Etsy or on Amazon. I can find them because these are about, I think they're like about 3¼ by, or 4¼ sorry, by 3½, and I can't find them. Now I found them where they're 3¾ width and then 6 longer, so I may have to procure some of those. I really don't like eBay that much. I really don't. I don't know, it just frustrates me with eBay, because if you put in a bid and somebody outbids you, you never get the same price, so trying to determine how to price them in the shop can be a little tricky. So anyways, I'm going to try and source some of these. If I can't find the short ones, they'll be the ones that are about 6 inch, so they'll be like the size that you would put cookies in, so they'll be a little bit bigger. They'll be great for sleeves or whatever. And I did glassine. These are the glassine envelopes. These were not the white paper, obviously. They take the color. Problem is that out of the 3 that I dyed, they stick together, so I can't always get them unstuck because of the heat, and so they tear. And like this one won't come out all the way. So I'm going to have to experiment a little bit more with these. I may have to drip dry them, and that's one thing I really don't want to do, because I soak my envelopes, as you may already know, to get the glue off of them, to dye them, and a lot of times they'll open, and sometimes, like with the longer ones, it's a hit and miss. Sometimes they'll open all the way, sometimes they don't. And so I drip them dry with just, soaking them in water out in the garage. I have like laundry racks. I have like 4 or 5 of them. And I just hang my envelopes on to dry. But, and as you can see, these kind of tear up too. They're really delicate. Drip drying with, I've done it before. It stains the carport, the garage floor, the concrete. I can wipe it up, but some of the stain does get soaked in, and it looks like hydraulic fluid, and I don't want to get charged, because I do rent. I don't want to get charged to have to clean that, if it won't come out, or the damage for it. So, I don't know. We'll have to see, because I can put some muslin down and, to hopefully catch some of the drip, but I don't know. But if I can find these type of envelopes, these smaller envelopes in the paper, in the parchment paper, they'll take really good color. You just won't be able to see through them as well as you do the glassine. And even with this, you're not going to see as well, because these were very, very clear. And, obviously they take the color. You're not going to see through them. These, you're not going to be able to see through them. So anyway, And I have CD cases coming. Now those ones I know I'm gonna have to drip dry, but I've ordered them, and I may order some of these and just do it a one-time kind of deal, because I'm gonna put together some Valentine packs where there'll be paper packs with like some ribbon and stuff like that for Valentine's, and I'll put those out probably mid next month, so you'll have plenty of time to get them and then, you know, put them in your stash for Valentine's. But what I want to do is, before I do a bunch of these, I want to put them in the packs and just see how they go and how you guys like them. That way I'll know whether or not it's worth putting in the shop for, you know, a permanent thing. But I did get some CD cases. I'm going to dye, and hopefully they'll come apart so I can dye them. But I can't put them in the oven because of the cover on them. They'll crinkle really bad. That's why I don't do the window envelopes anymore. They're quite difficult to have, because you have to peel all that off and you take the chance of ripping the window, and it's just too much hassle. It's too much work for that, in my opinion. So anyway, we'll try those and see how well they come out when they come in. Hopefully they'll come tomorrow, I think, because I ordered them through Amazon. So anyways, those are those. That's the news for those for now. Okay, so I've got the journal put together. I sewed in the signature. I made a tassel for the spine. Okay, and it's just, it says love, joy, and jolly on it. Just some different ribbons that I've put throughout the journal. Okay, so we're going to set this aside. And I got my signature sewn in. Got the sari silk on it. Got them all sewn in. Got my ends just hanging here, waiting for some charms. So I thought now's a good time to put the spine on. So it's been sitting, and it should hold its form really well now, because it's been sitting in here for what, a couple weeks this way. So now our spine is rounded, and all we have to do now is just glue those end pieces right over the top like that. And what I might do with this one is I might cut it down just a little bit here, because, well, let's see, where does our spine go? That is going to go right there. And then, yeah, I don't want to cover over that. So I'm going to cut this down about, oh, let's see, how much should we cut it down? Because that's going to go to that edge. And I'm thinking a little bit of this can go over like that. So probably about an inch on either side. So let me find a, I don't want to hand cut it. Or of course I could snip it and rip it. Ooh, sorry if I jiggled that. What do I want to do here? If I snip it and rip it, I just don't want it to go. Oh, I keep knocking my knee. I apologize. That is crazy. Alright, let me grab my rotary tool here. It's in here somewhere. Hopefully that doesn't jiggle you guys too much. And I move my knee so I don't cut into you. I have to stand up here. And let's just get rid of this piece of parchment here. Alright, so I want to take about half an inch off. Alright, so, and I know it's probably easier to do it the other way, but actually I always tend to, sometimes I move my rotary cutter out, and in doing that, it actually, let's just do this. Let's square it off, and then that way we'll take a look at it. Let's see how well that looks on here. See if we need to take some more. Hopefully not. Well, let's see. I think I'm going to take just a smidgen more off, just a smidgen, because I want it to, I want you to be able to see that. And there's a 1/2 inch there that's like, here's the edge right here. So I might take a little bit more and just have a thin strip there. That's why I put a nice thick piece on the side so I could cut it down if I needed to. So, let's see here. Let's take about another 1/4 inch off. And then I'll flay it again. So, and then I'll do it on the other side. I don't want to flatten it too much because I don't want to lose too much of my curl. And I really should have checked this before I put it on the paper towel roll. That way it was ready to go, so I apologize for that. Ooh. Okay, so I think we'll be good with this, so let's take a look. Oh, much better. Yeah. Okay, so let me pause real quick and do some fraying. That'll take a few minutes, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got a little fringy fringe going on the side here. So let me, I don't want to get any glue on my ribbon. Pop that in there real quick. Okay, so I'm going to start with the back. Let's see. Grab my Fabri-Tac, or my 3-in-1, and I'm going to glue just the very edge of that faux spine, that rounded part, just so it grabs onto the cereal box, because remember we made this out of a cereal box. Okay, and I'm just going to lay a little bit here. Alright, and then on here, I know it seems like a lot of glue, but I want to make sure it stays, for sure. Okay. Alright, don't bubble on me. Alright. And then I'm just going to line that up so that very edge hits that. And lay it down. And then I can lift it up and put some glue under any areas that are not tacked down. And I kind of want to leave enough on that little fringy, see, so that it still fringes and puckers out. And then when I cut it, I did cut it a little longer, so the piece down here is shorter, but I left these end pieces here so that they would get, over time, raggedy and start to match the rest of that. So, okay, let's make sure we are pulled up enough. And her over and do the other side. Hopefully I have enough glue. I should have. I'm going to have to pull out another one. Oh no. Because they've been I buy them in bulk, and so when they sit in my cabinet, I have to add fingernail polish remover to it to kind of get it to loosen up because they've been sitting. And that's a pain in the butt. And then I buy the big ones, and then I transfer some of it to the smaller ones because I like the feel on the smaller bottles because I can hold them better, and I don't have to. It seems like the big ones I have to like grip my whole hand. And yeah, with the arthritis getting worse, I'm just hoping I'll be able to craft a while longer, you know, before I hopefully don't have to give it up. But at least I can avocado dye full time for you guys. If that happens. Oh, goodness. All right, so we want to pull this up so that it meets there. Put I'm gonna get glue all over everything. Okay. And we're gonna leave that little fringy bit. We can probably tuck that like that. So it kind of goes around there. Grab a baby wipe time. Oh, I just needed one, not like 40 of them. You ever do that? You pull them out of a little container and like 5 or 6 come out, and you're like, I just needed one. Okay, make sure there's no other glue on there. I'll pull it up just a bit. All right, and there we go. We got a little hollow spine in there, a little faux hollow spine on there. And then we just let that dry, right? And then we're done. And now all I have really left to do is go through and fill it. So I might do that on camera since where are we at? Actually, I need to poke a hole to put, and I probably should have done that first, but with a hollow back, it shouldn't be too big of a problem, I'm hoping. This is not going to give me a fit. Oh boy, it might. Okay. Put that down in there. Alright. Let's get us a little piece before this dries off too much. Let's see, what color? What color should we do? Let's do a little brassy one. If I can get my fingers on it. Sorry. Am I in camera? I am, okay. Oh yeah. Alright. Let's pop that in there. Hopefully we can get this. Oh, we may have to. Oh boy. Denise. Alright. We're going to pull this back just a little bit, and I'll re-glue it just so I can fit. Because Dingleberry me should have done this first. So do that first. Poke your hole. If you're going to put a tassel on here. I can't believe I did that. But we're all prone to mistakes. All right. Don't be silly on me. There we go. There we go. All right, so let me re-glue that down. Thank goodness I didn't wait and say, oops. Because then I really would have been in trouble, right? Okay. There we go. All fixed. Let's see. Let me trim that a little bit and fray it. Because that is sticking up quite a bit more. And that will fray. When you start playing with it, you know, da-da-da-da-da. Nice little fuzzy spine. I love those spines. I love doing them. They're so much fun. And like I said, I am going to do a video. I'm going to start with a very, very simple one, like raggedy one. So you guys can play, you know, if you're not real experienced with the machine, it'll be very, very simple, straight stitch all the way down to do them, you know. So, okay. All right. So that is done. Now, I can, what do we want to do? Let's put the jump rings on there. And I'm going to use a couple. I have some of these. I have not been able to, has anybody been able to find these in Hobby Lobby? I think Hobby Lobby is getting rid of all the Tim Holtz stuff. And I think he's getting out of the big boxed company. I don't know. Because our Tim Holtz section is just dwindled way down. And so, like, I got these and I haven't been able to find them again. So I'm kind of bummed about that, but I'm sure I can find them online somewhere. But either that or I'll just buy the bigger jump rings from Hobby Lobby. I like these because they're already set for me in the sizes that I need, you know. I don't have to separate them and get a container for it and all that wonderful stuff. Gosh darn it. That glue is still stuck on my fingers. Alright, so, and I apologize if I get shaky. I'm on my, like, second cup of coffee already. So we'll open, pop that in there, hopefully. Hopefully we didn't stick it too far down. I might have to get a bigger jump ring. Yeah, it looks like I might have to get a larger jump ring. Alright, hold on. Let me pause and get a bigger jump ring. Okay, so I had to makeshift my own little jump ring there because I didn't have one big enough. But that's okay. We're going to just use that one. And hopefully we won't have any more issues. I don't know. I'm having, like, issues today. I don't know. I guess this is like, you know, throwback Thursday, throwback to the days when you know, just learning how to craft. Or something, I don't know. It's crazy. Alright, there's our tassel on there. Yay! Okay, so let me see. How much time we got? 20 minutes. Alright, so let me kind of show you guys a little bit. Okay. Let's start with the back signature here. Actually, I had everything in here, kind of, sort of, in here, so let me see if we can refigure out where I had everything. Alright, I had a little tuck there, and let's see, I think I had my little tag with my thing in here. I think I had left that one blank for now. Here's those little slide over belly bands I made. And then I had these in here. kind of cutesy wootsy. Alright. Same, we're having struggles today. Maybe it was that extra cup of coffee. I should have drank it. Maybe that's why I got all fiddly. Haha. Alright, so that's in there. And then, let's see. I had this in here, which is, you know, those little journaling cards that Crafty Cat likes to make. You know, it gives you like all those extra little spaces to journal. And then I think I had, these all come from her Christmas, old postcards Christmas. And those are all linked down in the description block, or you can go to get those. Okay. And then second signature, I think I had, did I put this one in there? I don't think I had that big one in there. I think I had these 4 sticking out there. It's almost like doing a flip through, and then I paper clipped this one because I glued it on here so that it opens out to another journaling card space, so it's permanently on there. I told you I'm struggling today. Okay, where did we have this? And a postcard, but in that one, maybe I'm gonna have to put something in that belly band there, because I think I had this one back here, because this is the tag with the journaling thing in there, and then I think these tucked in here. Oh, I know, I had made a couple little journal cards, so this one's just got music paper for that one in there. Put that there. Actually, you know what, I think I like this one here because it's a bigger belly band and you can see the tag better that way. And then we'll put this journaling card in the back. If I can find it. There we go. Alright. And then here's her letter to Santa. I'm just going to put that in that center front flip. And then I put an envelope and I glued it so I could put something back there. Okay. I think I have another journaling card for that in here. There's one of those little Gale style journaling cards, and I just add a little fringy frou there. Actually, I think the other one, they both, yeah, stick this one in here because this one's got, stick that, actually I don't like that in there. I'll put this one here. Okay, so a little fuzzy sticks out the side there. And let's see. Oh, sorry guys, I guess this managed to get her all on. Okay, so back. Alright, and then here's that other little sliding belly band. And I put, this is one of my vintage postcards in here. I think it is, this one was printed in Germany. It's like 2 cents. I can't find a postmark or anything on it. So it may have been like one of those little local things the post office like did, but it's vintage. Okay, so I thought those would look cute in there. put this way so we can see the lady. And then tuck that one back there. All right. And then let's see. We got a couple little more journaling cards in there. And then I have like one of those old photo, you know, those little photo cards. And this one's like a Bible study, gospel services. And it's got something with Jesus in it. So we'll put that in there. And then we'll put this other little card here. Okay. And then here's this one. We're going to put this little tag with the little journaling card on the back here in the front. And then here, this is permanently attached. It comes down and out. I know, it's like doing a flip through. I'm not really flipping through yet. All right, we got a postcard in here. And this, I can't remember if this one went in there or not. Oh no, I think these go in here. And then I think this one's supposed to go in here. That's another one of those little flip outs. Journaling cards. In there. And this one's supposed to go in here. Seeing his head poking out there. And then I'll still have to put the charms on. Still a few little extra little things I gotta do. On there. And then, so it's not full, but it's not naked. It's wearing a bikini, I guess you could say. So to speak. Okay, so this one I'm going to put here. See, like I want to glue this down and use a little tuck. I don't know, maybe. I might just leave that as a flip out. And then they can decide what they want to do. On there, here's another one of the belly bands. Okay, and all these little postcards come from her kit. There, and then I think we had these here. And I think I still need to do, yeah, I need something for this little tuck here. I'll have to ink that. Let's do this side too. Probably should do both. Okay, I'll put that in there. And I think that's about full. I mean, she's quite chunky. And I just have some last minute things, like I gotta put the charms on it. And I still have to make the zipper pouch. And then I'm gonna have to, I always leave my trims long because I don't know if I want to leave them long or, you know, how far I want to cut them, so, and what looks good, because sometimes wrapping looks okay, you know. I like leaving it somewhat long, so you got some different options to do with it. But I still need to put the charms on here, so I'll go back and do that and then do my thing, and then I'll be ready to do a flip through on it. But like I said, she's pretty thick, she's pretty full. I mean, she's still got room for other stuff, but, and plenty of stuff will come with it. So anyhow, until next time, guys, which I think will be the flip through, I'm going to try and finish up the charms and do the zipper pouch today, and then she'll be all ready for show. But thanks for hanging out, guys. I hope you were able to do some craft along stuff while you were listening to me, or you know, watching or whatever. And hope this was informative. And until next time, guys, plenty of hugs, loves, and blessings. Mwah. Bye.